All right.
Oh yeah!
Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Photography. Come on.
Join me every Thursday on YouTube for another live show of Let's Talk Photography. We cover the latest news, interviews with today's industry leaders, tips, tricks, lighting, cameras, and the business of photography. My weekly live stream is all about crowd participation. You're encouraged to ask questions, talk about the cool camera gear you've got or the camera gear you want to get. Hell, you could just join our open panel discussion during our Q&A portion of the show. The cost of access to Let's Talk Photography is very, very low. For today only, I'm hosting a very low price of free $99 to subscribe and press that bell icon to get notifications of my upcoming live streams. Now let's get back to the show.
Yes. Welcome everyone. Come on. Thank you, Randy Savage. I really appreciate that. That's right. We're here to get paid. We're here to get knowledge. That's what we're here to do. We have quite a bit to go over because that's how I roll. And I did a lot of research for today's topic. As many of you know, today we're going to be discussing ways for us photographers and artists as well to overcome rejection, right? What to do when we're faced with it, and hopefully how to avoid it. So that's what we're going to go over today. Yeah, I know. And we have some cool, very cool news from Nikon this week. So I want to go over that. So first thing is first. First and foremost, if you haven't already, you need to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, Threads, TikTok, because I won't stop. And I'm also on Twitter with Elon Musk. Okay, so go ahead and follow me. Now you can find direct links to my profiles, depending on what platform, right in the description section and down below. So go ahead and check that out. All right. Um, just real quick, my latest videos that I've released. First is I have the unboxing and first initial review of the Flashpoint R2 Nano remote. Go ahead and check out that live unboxing right there on my channel. I also have this cool thing right here. That's right. It's for my photo shoot with Venusa. That one actually going on my screen here. No. Yeah, turn this stuff off. Oh, there we go. Remove. Now, let's get some of this business out the way. I do have some upcoming workshops coming up. You go head on over to robertsilverphotography.com and you can check that out. That's right. You can check it out. You go right on over to my website. We see right here. You can either check out, you click on these two pictures right here, or you go right on over here, click on workshops, and boom, bada bing. Come on. Heads you right on over to Photography Workshops by Robert Silver. Feel free to subscribe to my newsletter. And these are all the workshops I have. This is this Sunday, 10 o'clock, 2-hour webinar, virtual seminar, on how to record video with Nikon mirrorless cameras. So if you have a Nikon camera and you're looking for ways to get more use out of it and utilize its full potential, that means the video part, which is photography. then definitely this is a webinar for you. All right. So the link to my workshops are also in the description section down below. Go ahead and check all that out. I also do have a in-person mastering studio lighting or portrait workshop for April 21st. So go ahead and check all that out. Yeah, I know, it's very exciting, very exciting. Calm down, calm down. Now what is this? We do have some new ones. Cute. Here we go. Alright, let me just show you real quick what we plan on what I plan on covering for this is my PowerPoint for our presentation of the how to record video with Nikon mirrorless cameras, and I'm just gonna go over real quick what we're gonna be covering. So here we are, alright? We're gonna be covering, obviously, video basics, shutter frame versus, um, my brain, frame rate versus shutter speed. We're gonna be also going over a lot of video basics in general, right? How to get the right exposure, etcetera, 'cause a lot of the things we're gonna be discussing, is applicable no matter what, um, camera system you're using. But then we're gonna specifically spend a lot of time in the Nikon video recording menu, going over the aspect ratios, the codecs, bit rate, all that good stuff of the Nikon mirrorless cameras. So, that's gonna be the majority of it. Then we're gonna cover, lighting, because lighting is everything, even though composition is king. Okay? We're gonna be going over sound, how to record high quality sound, because a lot of people can put up with not the best quality video if the composition is right, story is compelling, it's engaging, but sound, boy, it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. So we're gonna cover sound, and then also, um, we're gonna be covering power sources, the different kinds, not just those little ENEL, 15 batteries and having 10 of those. No, that's a no-go. You're gonna be using, I'm gonna be talking about V-mount batteries, also DC powered, options as well, okay? Then we have composition, because we all know, come on, composition is king. So we'll be going over that. We will also be going over camera movements. 'Cause now that you have your rig, you have your settings, you got everything, now to create a compelling, empowering story, you're gonna have to have, let me see if I can make this. There we go. There we go. You're gonna have to be able to implement camera movements in order to really push the story along and increase the intensity or the drama of the dialogue. So camera movement is really, really the icing on the cake, okay? It really helps to keep the, viewer engaged in what's going on, alright? So, camera movements, we're gonna go over that. Let me get back to that screen. Yes. Oh. Alright, so camera movements, and of course, at the end, we'll have an open Q&A, alright? So, as I said, this virtual workshop will be on Sunday. That's right, this Sunday at 10 AM Pacific Standard Time, and, those who signed up will get a newsletter or email, with the direct link to log on. And again, this will be able to cover any Nikon mirrorless camera system, and if you're looking to get into video, this is definitely the virtual seminar for you, okay? There'll be plenty of times for me to answer questions if we're rocking and rolling. If we have to go overtime, it is what it is. Most importantly is I wanna inspire a lot of you to get into video because our mirrorless cameras could do a great job at it, and you're really not doing yourself or rather, you're doing yourself a disservice by not at least understanding the basics and fundamentals of video when you have all these modern, cameras with such great technology built in, okay? So that's what that is. Head on over to my description section and click on the link down below to register. Now, um, now that we got all that out the way, jeez, that's a lot. Let me see if we have okay. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you post them in the Super chat, it's all good. Alright, now the first thing we're gonna talk about, let's see here. Let's do the product highlight. First, let me get a swig of this good old California tap. Alright. Believe it or not, talking really you talk for consistently, it puts a toll on your voice box for sure. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Where is it? Photoshop. Okay, here we go. Let's go over the product highlight, okay? Go. Cool. So, here we are. Aha! Look what I have right here. There we go. Okay, let me turn this on. Temperature. Cool. Alright, let me know if you can see everything really well, okay? If I need to change anything, just let me know. Oh, I see what it's doing there. I see what's happening. Cool. Here we are. So I have right here the Neewer Mini softbox. That's right, the softbox that I used on Monday during that live stream photo shoot. That was the first time I used the softbox, and I'm telling you, this softbox is pretty freaking awesome. Okay, it comes with this carrying bag. It's just a little nylon bag, but it's useful nonetheless. Okay. Alright, so here we are. Gee, alright, put that over there. Now, it does come, as you can see, it's stuck, a nice egg crate grid, okay? Nice little egg crate grid right there. Now, this egg crate grid is it's really nice. I mean, it's like any other. The soft box itself, once it's open, is 17.7 inches, okay? So it really is a mini soft box. My my Botex Raja 65, that one is, 26 inches, I believe. So, it has a little Velcro strap to tie that bad boy up, and you can see here, it's Bowen's mount, okay, Bowen's mount, and it's a good bracket too. This is not cheap. It's a good metal bracket. This is super thick. Now, to open it, but before I open it, let me show you. It comes with 2 diffusion panels, as you would assume, the outer and the inner. It's already connected in there, I just keep it in there. Um, what else is there? Let's flip it back over. Let me show you how it opens. Now from here, all you gotta do is, hold on, let me get this thing out there. This thing's kinda annoying. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so all we're doing here is literally just pulling it up, and it clicks right into place, okay? And then that's how you release it. Click it, and there you go. You repeat all the way around, okay, just like I'm doing right now. Really simple, locks right in, the tab goes up. See how it's kinda flat, and then it goes up. Okay, there you go. Very easy, and there you go. Okay? Let's see if I can make this better for all of you. There we go. Just like that. I keep the mic and everything here. Alright? Then let me and there you have it. I'm not sure if you can see it too well, but it's a really well built mini softbox, perfect for hair light, edge lighting. I use it for key lighting for all the photos I took during my live stream photo shoot. It worked out really whoops, pressing that button. Okay, it worked out really, really well, and it's built really well. Okay, that's the thing. It's built really well. That was what I was most shocked about. Um Awesome. Thank you, Mark. Yes, I'll see you then. We're gonna have a good time talking a whole lot of video. We're gonna talk a whole lot of video and help you understand all the codecs and the video record menu of the Nikon mirrorless cameras. We're gonna have a lot of fun. All right, so this little softbox, 17.7 inches. You can use this for video. Matter of fact, Mark, you need a good little quick light. It's super lightweight. If you just need a quick softbox, this could do it. This could do it. And guess what, everybody? Guess what? This softbox right here, let's see if you guys can see this. Okay, check it out. All right. Um, this softbox is only 59 bucks. That's right. You heard you heard me right. It's 59 bucks for this softbox. You cannot beat it. Now, because I'm such a nice guy, I'm not gonna keep it to myself. You go ahead, go in the description section. I left the link right there. The Neewer Mini Softbox for 50 bucks. It comes with the grid. It comes with a two-panel diffusion. Comes with the bracket. Comes with everything plus a carrying case. $59. It's clutch. Best 59 bucks I've spent in some time. And trust me, I don't need another soft box, but that one is super useful, especially when I'm on location and, I don't wanna carry around a big old soft box. That thing is amazing. It's work I've already shot at the runway with it, and um, used it for that live photo shoot outdoors. So go check out that video, spring fashion shoot, and you can see the quality of the work I was able to produce using this modifier for $59, brand new. Go click that link, check it out. And yes, if you click on that link, you're actually going to help me buy a cup of coffee. 'Cause trust me, they're not paying me big money to talk about this thing, but, a few dollars always helps, okay? So, but I'm not lying. I bought it myself. They didn't sponsor it. I bought it myself. I wanted something smaller than the traditional softbox when shooting outdoors on location, and, I'm so glad I got it. I really am. So I hope that helps you all out in any particular way. And, if you have any questions about it, just, post on that video, on the and I'll get back to you. Trust me, I answer my, comments very quickly. And again, this is one of the photos. This is one of the photos, okay? I think I shot around 2,000, uh, 1/2000th of a second, and then, let me see if I have I don't think I have my, website. Did I upload those photos? But nonetheless. And then I shot at used a Nikon, Z9 with the Nikkor Z 50 millimeter f1.2 lens, and I shot it wide open at 1.2, okay, about 2.5 hours before sunset. So, high speed sync, Kodak's 8600, I think that was about 8th power, 1/8 power, and, wide open. So, that's using using this softbox right here. Using this softbox, I did that, okay? And that was just a quick picture. That was, like, one of the first or second pictures just so I can have a quick thumbnail for the video, alright? I will be doing a video about how I'm editing those photos, so you wanna stay tuned. Now the best way to stay tuned, everybody, you should already know, okay, is by subscribing to my channel, smashing that bell icon, okay? But I'm telling you, this thing is pretty awesome. It's so dope. But, go ahead, order Amazon, and if you don't like it, return it 'cause it's Amazon, and then post a review saying Robert Stone Photography freaking did me wrong, okay? That's all I'm saying. I stand by it. I stand by it, alright? What else is there? Oh, make sure you go ahead, sign up for my free newsletter to stay in the know. That's right. I'm gonna be hosting member only photo walks, free photo walks, but you have to be signed up to my newsletter. Now, how to do that? You go ahead, you go to robertsilverphotography.com or um, Click the link in the description section. You see it's pretty obvious. Sign up to my newsletter, and you sign up, and then I will be doing photo walks and other exclusive content for those sign up to that newsletter. So go ahead and sign up. Ken, looks like we got a couple of yes, Mark, absolutely. 1.2 is life. It's beautiful when it works. Just gotta watch out for the channel depth of field. But yes, 1.2 is awesome. I love my 50 mil. It's really such a fun lens. I just love it. I honestly bought 3 lenses to that shoot. I ended up using the 51.2 the entire time except for a few shots at 85 mil. That's about it. Hey, Manila's in the house. Manila Martin. Yeah. The 1.2 crispy. Yes, it is. It's really, really, really good. Let me see if I can you know what I'm gonna do for you guys? Come on, let's take a little trip here, shall we? I'm gonna show you let me pull up the photos. These are raw now, so don't judge, okay? Let it look oh, damn it, stupid hard drive. Give it a second here. I'm going to, um, pull up something for you. Stop sharing this, and I'm gonna do window. Here we go. We'll go to Lightroom, okay? I'm gonna go to Lightroom, and I'm gonna show you what I did with that softbox. Now, these are not edited. Um, what was it called? Spring. There we go. Okay, up. I see that pinwheel. If I see that pinwheel on Mac computers, it just drives me nuts. I'm telling you. Yes, damn you, Macs. I need to get a stronger Mac is what I need to do. Hey, Robert, bringing us another HiFi Live. You better believe it, man. Come on, man. You already know. Can't wait to see the Viltrox 1.8 lab lenses. Yes, I've been seeing a lot of hype, a lot of hype. I saw that 56 I thought I saw. Um, yes, we need that 35 1.2, 100%. We needed it a year ago. We needed it a year ago. So I'm looking forward to it. Kyle's in the house. I really want a 35 1.2, but don't want a sledgehammer. Yes, you're right about that. We don't want it to weigh a ton, okay? But time will tell. Time will tell. Absolutely. Check this out, everybody. All right. I don't know why when you stream to StreamYard, your, Lightroom window, it does this. Otherwise, I'll do editing live for you guys all the time. I really would, but it takes out all these parameters, so you only see the final result. I don't know why it does that. StreamYard, get on it. Get on it, okay? Alright, so let's go head on over. These are straight out of the camera raw files. Let me, see if you guys can see. There we go. You guys can see that? Can you see the I guess you can't even see that. Gosh, that is so annoying. Anywho, okay, so here we are. So these were the, photos okay, see, look at this. There we go. See? That was the 10th photo that I ended up using as a thumbnail. That was the 10th photo. That was, there we go. 2,500th of a second at f1.2, ISO 100, 50 mil, wide open, okay? High speed sync if I ever heard of one, okay? And I don't tend to shoot high speed sync, to tell you the truth. I really don't. But I really wanted to do it just to do it. But every YouTuber does high speed sync. That's it. It seems like that's the only way to go on YouTube is like high speed sync. Wide open, tons of light, kill the background. It has its place, but it's not the only thing going. I mean, like, Jesus Christ. But I think it's so overdone so many times. Uh, but anywho, I went and did it just to show that I can freaking do it, quite honestly. And the timing was right, the lighting and the environment was right, the model was right, everything was right, so it totally worked for this. It totally worked. Uh, Oh, Rakisha's in the house. What's going on? Thoughts on the F-35 1.4? I've been hearing about this one too, but we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Chest press, chest press the Z8 and 1.2. See, that's exactly what I, used on this shoot was the Z8 with the did I say Z9 or Z8? What the hell did I what did I use? Let me check. Got me all confused. Yeah, okay. Yes, I used the Z8. I used the Z8 mark on this one, the Z8 with the 1.2. King Kruk, I love the F-1435. Oh, that's the old one. Yeah, 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 that's a classic. You should try filming with the Red Ranger. Oh, shoot, okay, we'll see about that. No notification gang gang, not yet. Greetings all hey, hero, good to see you. Yeah, um, 3514 should hold us until release of 3512. I don't have the 3514, um, I'll just go straight for the 3512, but if it's kinda like, Jared Pullen's April Fools at $3,000, I'm gonna get the Plena first. That's just me. That's just me. Love that lens. It it looks like your software is grabbing LR secondary display. Might be able to swap primary and secondary displays. Ooh, Craig with the clutch. Okay, I'm gonna try that right now. Let's try it, everyone. So in Lightroom's, preferences, so might be able to swap primary, secondary display in preferences. Alright, let's go for it. Let's see here. Where in the world is primary, hero, and position now? Interface? Uh, lights out, background, E, ignore badges. Where in the preferences, Craig, do you know oh, maybe it's on display? Oh, yeah, it's Lightroom is already open on this monitor. Please select another monitor. How do I switch primary, secondary display? That's what I would like to know. How would I do that, Craig? Let's see here. Would it let me no, Lightroom is already open on this one. Um, not the sync, not the performance. That's not the problem. Oh, main window, secondary window. Um, how would I switch it though? That's the thing. I don't know how to switch it. But primary, secondary windows. Hmm. Partial, restore. I'm inside of the preferences and I'm trying to figure this thing out. No, it doesn't. Not here. I don't see in display, it doesn't really show me a whole lot going on, quite honestly. Just a hunch, sorry, I'm on my phone away from oh, okay. Thanks, Greg, though. I appreciate it, but that gave me a lot of food for thought. Swap primary, secondary displays and Lightroom preference. Boy, if I could do that, I'd be going live during editing a lot. I would be going live a lot if I could show you these secondary windows, because it is very annoying that I can't share this stuff with you, and you can't see my editing. Oh, well. Alright. I got a show to run. I'm gonna check this out, and I will mess around with this later on. Cool. Anyway, let's go back to the photos. Here we are, look at this thing. So, again, none of these are edited yet. None of these are edited, okay? None of these are edited. That's a nice one. This is Venusa. You go ahead and follow her at Venusa Webster on Instagram if you wanna work with her. She brought these flowers, which really worked for the shoot. Look at that, dead light. I bet I could oh, look at that. Boop, look at the okay, so you can see the difference right here. with the flash, with the mini softbox, without, right? You can see that. That makes a big difference. There you go. Look at that. She looks great. She looks real great. Uh, I almost bought the F mount 35-1.4 recently. Love the rendering. Oh, yes, it is a great lens. Like, that is a phenomenal lens. That's facts. That's facts. Does have manual um, I don't know. I haven't touched it in such a long time. Just a alright, you guys are good. Cool. Let me go through these photos. Again, this is shooting high speed sync with the 50-1.2, the Z lens, wide open, and I'm using this good old mini softbox right here. This mini softbox right here, okay? This neatwork mini softbox, only 17.5 inches octabox, but it worked out real well. Let's take a quick trip. We tilt it there. Oh yeah, no, look, these came out really well. Here's one that I did edit. Check that out. Let me know what you think. Let me see, I can take this thing apart. There we go, and there we go. Alright, let me know what you guys think of this one that's edited. Here's the before whoop, I was about to say, here's the before. Let's go to here, let me go to develop. There's the before, right? Right out of camera, and there's the after. Let me just lower it. Before, and then the after, right there. A dab will do. A dab a do. A dab a do time, right? Uh, very cool. Yeah, these photos came out good using that 50, and I just decided to just keep it at 1.2 the entire time, and, but the light did a fantastic job. Look how pleasing it is. Being a small softbox, the shadows are really nice shadows. It's not harsh, very easy to work with. So, yeah, I had a very good time shooting all this madness, and, yeah, these are the ones that she chose. She chose these, okay. She chose this one. She chose this one, chose this one. That's the second outfit. We shot 2 outfits. There we go, and the standing one, where I shot a little from above, and then this one on a little bridge situation going on. None of these are edited. None of these are edited, so clearly they needed some editing. But overall, I'm definitely feeling the photos. Shot wide open. Look at the depth of field here. Like, her face is sharp, but her legs are soft just due to the depth of field. It's crazy. Yeah, but it's a great lens. That was at let me see what the settings on this one is. Yeah, at 1.2, 1600th of a second, ISO 100, okay? But anyhow, the point is that I want to show you what could be done using this little old softbox, and no, it didn't produce hard shadows that you might get from a obviously, like a silver reflector, but it worked out really, really well. So shout out to that softbox. Check it out down below. All right, let's get to the main topics. Okay, we got a lot to go over today. All right, and let's get to the photo news. Whoa, hold on, let me set up. Myself up here. Cool. Boop, 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 and share the screen.
and we're gonna go to this one. Okay. Oh, oh my god, this Apple is about to I'm about to drop kick it absolutely annoying. It's like it's doing its pinwheel thing. Wow. I think it slowed StreamYard down to a creep here. Let me know if you guys can still hear me or not. Okay. Cause this is crazy. All right. Jesus. Just to do a stupid 8-second graphic and like serious brain fart. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, all right, thank you, Craig. That was crazy. All I did was click the graphic and it just went haywire. It went absolutely bonkers. Uh, okay, thank you, Greg, and thank you, Hero. Thank you all. Okay, let's get down to business, shall we? Check this out. Check this out right here. OpenAI's movie generator Sora drops its first music video. Okay, that is not good. Good. What I mean by that is if you're in the music video production scene, this is something to, keep your eye open for. Figure out a way to be one step ahead of this technology that's moving very, very fast. We were talking about this AI affecting portrait photography a year ago during this live stream, and now we're here a year later, and they're really coming full force for video as well. Now, granted, photo still has a long way. There's six-finger digits and stuff like that, but they're working on it, and they're working on it fast, okay? I'm just doing this not to be, get your tinfoil hats ready and conspiracy theory. I'm just saying this is the landscape, this is what's happening, it's part of our reality as videographers and photographers. So, now I'm not gonna play the sound. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the sound off, and let's see. There we go. Check this out. This is the music video. You guys can see this. Alright? Right there at petapixel.com. Look at that. It's making a music it generated a music video, but trust me, some in the right hands, it's gonna do a lot of damage and might cut out having to use some of your creative services, okay? Right now, it kinda looks like a slideshow, really, right? Kinda looks like a slideshow, a bunch of B-roll they just slapped together, but point is, it's doing something. It's doing something. We can't have our heads in the sand acting like AI is coming for our jobs out here because they really are. Last year, I showed you that there are websites that do headshots for under $100. You can get 20 something photos, and all you got to do is upload a few selfies, and it generates a bunch of photos for you. So the technology's out there, and they're ready to capitalize on it. All right. So let's scroll down. The 19 2-minute, 19-second video is set to a mellow sonic sound called Broadway by August Camp. The video is published in Extreme
f1.3 aspect ratio and features dreamy shots of abstract environments. Glowing crystals in the forest can be seen in the video, and so can electronic equipment sitting on a rock in the middle of a pond. Campus musician, researcher, creative art activist says she feels like this piece of art is my absolute heart and soul. Uh oh. Not the art you created or you helped put together and produce, but this AI did. OpenAI didn't reveal what prompts were used to make the video, but it is yet another peek at the much hyped AI video generator that is expected to be released sometime this year. The generative artificial intelligence company recently allowed a handful of professionals to try out Sora with wacky results. Whoops, there we go. Look at that. Okay. The first video is a short film about a man who has a balloon for a head. Windy days are particularly troublesome. The video was made by multimedia production company Shy Kids from Toronto. And then we have, oh my God, Giraffe Flamingo. Don Ellen III made a parallel universe nature documentary focused on imagery creations such as a giraffe flamingo, other made up animals, blah, 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 blah. I wonder if it'll let us play.
Welcome to Beyond Our Reality,
Oh,
a
wow.
journey through
This is
parallel
sharp.
worlds
This
where
one's
we
sharp.
delve into the extraordinary.
Check this out. That's what the AI did.
Episode
Wow,
1
that's
unveils the
crazy.
giraffe flamingo, a stunning hybrid
I'm
that
just
roams the
saying, folks,
savannah with grace and vibrant
there's some
hues.
potential there.
In episode 2, we
Here, this
ascend
one's
to the
over.
flying pigs, charming creatures that brighten the skies with their wings. Episode 3 plunges
Look
us
at
into the
this.
depths of sea
It's,
ruling oceans.
I'm just saying, I bring this
Episode
up.
4 introduces us to
I
the
bring this up
uncapped aquatic enigma that
we
defines the
are
sleekness
more
of the
more
field
well
and
prepared,
curiosity.
prepared
Episode 5 presents the
by
provide
the
intelligence and funny
technologies out there, making sure these companies are better.
cities features
The
diverse
smartest
small yet noble
is the
natural
company
concepts, from horse-like dignity
that
to episode 7
but,
explores the reptilian
uh,
world,
we all
featuring
know
apes across the desert,
so oh,
cities.
uh, so,
Our adventure culminates in episode 8, Rocks,
out
free
for sure, they're none the wiser. And yeah, you know, your eyes open. What's happening? Me, I make, I'm my creativity is my source of income. So when I see these things, I'm very keenly aware, and that's why I'm trying to stay 1, 2, or 3 paces ahead of this, technology. Either I'm trying to implement it in my own creative ability and thus further enhancing my work or, increasing the efficiency of my workflow, or I'm figuring out how do I be better than that, right? Produce more value. That's one thing you can do as a creative is, produce more value. Produce value, not only within the packages you already offer, but also in similar is that the right word? In ancillary packages, complementary packages that you offer. So doing a video is great, but maybe you need to start also packaging vertical content along with that horizontal content. So when you do an interview, maybe you package 3 to 5 vertical videos to go with it. You gotta really start thinking about how do we add value? Because this technology is gonna take away if you're just doing the same old headshot or or or, um, graduation photos, soon enough, they're gonna just get a machine and pop it in front, and the kids just sit in front of it, and they'll spit out photos. I mean, they already do that at parties, so I can totally see them doing that at senior graduations. So we gotta really think about how do we further create better value to our clients while this as this technology continues to try to Well, it will impact our business, whether it be positive or negative. So it's just something I want to put out there. Um, oh, you said a few seconds ago, breaking up. Okay. All right. I hope I fixed that. Heyo, low key is giving fade. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Kevin in the house, hear you. Absolutely. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to warn people. I'm trying to warn people because if you want to make this a part-time thing or just a side hustle, it's still part of your reality. It's still going to impact you, whether it be positive or negative. It's definitely a novelty now, but people want the human connection. That can't only be created. Yes, you're absolutely right, but there are going to be some people that don't care. They want the finished product, you know? And, absolutely. But if they can get something cheaper done elsewhere, thus the global economy, they're gonna go get it cheaper. That's why China is the manufacturing hub of the world. If they want quality and personality, they could get it done here, but it'll cost them 4 times the amount than it would to produce that same widget in China. So, the world economy has already taught us that if people could get something that's relatively uh, comparative to a higher quality version, they're gonna get the cheaper version. That's just, water flows downward. So we can't be absolutely ignorant. Yeah, people want the connection, but some people just don't care. So, they want the results, they want it quick, and if they can, cheap. Greg says there will be no need to get up, just program the AI the day before, and it will live and stream. The life you imagined. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah, absolutely. One day I might not be here. It'd be my AI avatar, a more handsome one. Come here and talk to all of you and deal with this flowing, upstream. Um, Greg says, approaching the event horizon of a technological singularity. Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to say go get your tin foils or whatnot, but part of the reality. It's part of our reality, whether we wanna deny it or not. That train is coming. It's up to you if you wanna get hit by it. My audio is breaking up still? Let me know, everybody. Is my audio still breaking up? Come on. What kind of crap is this? Jesus. Let me see. Let me check my, Wi-Fi real quick. Is everything let me check over here. Um, let me see if I am looking good. Details, everything everything says it's good. I'm not sure where I'm breaking up, but let me know, down below, okay, if I really am breaking up. Let me see the live control room. No, it says excellent connection, everybody. It says excellent connection. Okay. So now I'm thinking you're lying. How about that? Okay. And yeah, let me know. But my stream says it's solid, solid as a rock. Here we go. E40 said, "Tell them when, yeah, tell them when to go." You're absolutely right. Exactly. Hey, I'm trying to tell them, man. They ain't trying to hear it. Yeah, I feel like the audio is slightly off. Okay. Dang, what is going on here? Hey, E40, absolutely. It's never a bad time. I heard a song of his the other day. I was like, damn, this thing gone. Um, King Krug, yeah, your audio breaks up after you do web sharing. Man, that's mad weird. I don't know what's going on. Everybody, thank you for letting me know. The volume seems to internally drop when your system is busy. Oh, maybe let me see if I turn off my if I turn this off and see what happens. Maybe I got to turn off my Lightroom. I don't have anything else going on besides my here we go. Turn that off. I don't have anything going on. Oh, see, now I see it. Now I see a little bit. Oh my God. What is going on today, everybody? The audio sounds like a phone call, then comes back. Wow. Well, I hope it, Jesus. It's good. Okay, it's good now, but when sharing, it wasn't doing so well. Okay, copy that. Thank you very much. I think Randy Savage says thank you too. Let me check on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he appreciates it too. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay. Most of the audio sounds good. It's just every once in a while. Got it. All right. Thank you very much. And yeah, audio keeps messing with your Barry White voice. Oh yeah. But right now, it sounds clear. That's right. Uh okay. Yeah, my Barry White voice. Thank you, King Kruk. And to all you shutter bugs and lens, I gotta think of a guy version. But either way, all you shutter bugs out there, get your questions ready for the next topic. All right, anyway. Oh, I gotta press that button. Anyway, I'm having, you know what? I have too much fun with this damn thing. Hold on, let me show you guys. So you can see right here is my panel, right? You see that right there? Um, you see right here, I got all my pads, and I could do all, yeah, I got my music. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Yeah. So let's think about a question we don't feel like answering. And then so I get too trigger happy. And they added more banks to this. So now I have like, how many banks do I have? I have 6 row of 8 banks. That's 48 banks. Damn, holy cow. That's crazy. And so I could really fill you see they're not all filled up. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. So I gotta fill these up one day. I was you know what I was doing today? I was actually going through TikTok and looking for snippets of Ric Flair, the Ultimate Warrior, and some other wrestlers that just talk the best bunch of shit. And I was trying to find snippets and everything. So King Kruk. Hey, thank you, man. Hey, it's just a roadcaster. Hold on, let me see if I can put it over here. See if you guys can see it. Let's see if you guys can see it. So it's the Rodecaster 2, right? You know Rode. Everybody knows Rode. Shout out to Rode. Come on now. So I got the Rode. I got the Rode thing going on right here. Rode Pod mic, the first version, and then right here I have the switcher. This switcher allows me to switch from my upper cam right here to my main cam right there. Hey, and then right here. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. But it took me about a year to piece all this together. So don't be fooled, okay? I'm going broke over this crap. Yes, Razor Ramon. Oh shoot, King Kruk, you're absolutely right. Dude, I should so go look up Razor Ramon. I'd have to get toothpick for you guys and go like this. Yeah, boy. The 80s WWF was like the best, man. I don't care what anybody says. Those guys were some characters, man. They were really crazy characters in the 90s and the 80s. Yeah, they were talking they were talking some stuff. Uh-huh. So go. Oh yeah. Oh, who was that? Who Mark? RP, one of my favorites. Who's that? I know Macho Man. Who is it? Warrior isn't here. Is Macho Man? I don't think Macho Man's here anymore. Andre the Giant. A lot of the good ones. Oh, Razor. Oh, okay. Copy that. Shout out to him. But yeah, they talk the best stuff in wrestling. So I'm gonna pull out some more snippets and add it to my controller here, and we'll have a good old time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Exactly. I think I got a Ric Flair. Let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. We got a Ric Flair in the house.
I do this for a living. I'm the best there is.
There we go. I love that. I do this for a living. Anyway, I'm tripping. My dude was. Oh yeah, Ravishing Rick Rude. Oh yeah, remember $1 Million Man? Oh, this stuff was off the hook back then. It was so corny. It was so amazing. I don't know why. The stuff they said then was Wilson. Oh, yes. It was crazy. They were talking. Oh, yeah. Oh, Wildland. Yes, yes, yes. They were. They were talking the most. Shh. You already know. Okay. They were talking about it. Let's see. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get back on track here. We're supposed to be talking about photography. Come on now. Um, let's check out this next story. Oh yeah, Don King. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Remember when he splashed that water? He said, "You know what I'm talking to?" I don't want to say the curse word. He splashed the water in the reporter's face. I was like, damn, that brother don't give a damn. Um, next topic. Check this out. This is interesting. Check this out. Boom. Look at that. Young Yo. You guys remember I reviewed the Young Yo Z85 f1.8 lens. Look what they're putting together here. Okay. Young Yo announced a new YN455 micro four thirds mirrorless Android based. This is the thing that caught my attention. Android based camera. Okay. Let's dive deep into this. Let me know if my audio is messing up. Okay. Um, look at the format. It's super thin. See how thin that is? Micro four thirds for the folks that shoot micro four thirds. There you go. And look at the back screen. This is what caught my attention. Look at that back screen. It's so straight up like Samsung. This is very intriguing. It's very intriguing because I'm thinking what's the next what's the next level for our back screens? Because ultimately a lot of them are very archaic, except like Black Magic. Black Magic seems to have a very cool, a little bit more modern-esque back screen. Everybody else's, hasn't really dramatically changed a whole lot, you know? And why not? Right? Our cell phones are very intuitive screens. Very intuitive screens. Obviously touch control, etc. But they're very intuitive and you can easily add extra apps, stuff like that. So this is kind of like the best of both worlds. You have your camera, but then you have the Android system in the back as your screen. I'm sure to not only as a live view, but also to touch and get through the system itself. Imagine what you can do. Third party people can create an app that actually works for your Nikon, etc. This is really cool. This is really, really cool. Hold on, let me see. We got some. The fact that some people pay good money for the artistry of good wedding photographers suggests that despite AI, there will still be a market for 100%. I'm not saying it's going away. I'm just saying it's going to affect some of us. I'm not saying it's going to affect you directly or me, but it may affect some of us. All I'm saying is let's not deny what we know is on its way and very quickly. Uh do you shoot raw video? I do not shoot raw video unless it's like a commercial client or something like that where I'd want to have that dynamic range. When I do my YouTube videos, I'm certainly not going to do that. I rather just record, 10-bit 422 or 420. And a lot of times my YouTube videos, I just shoot Cine D. I don't do even vlog. Okay. So, but no, I have not as much as I'd like to. But I'm gonna go over raw and all those files, in ProRes and everything else, um, in my webinar on Sunday. Greg, does it have cellular connectivity? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, new micro four thirds sensor, 20 megapixels right there. Snapdragon SoC, so CPU, 8 core, 2.8 gigahertz, 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, up to 256 gigs of memory, compatible. Oh, micro SD. Okay. 2/3 and 4G network compatible. So I'm guessing you could connect via Wi-Fi. 8 million pixel front camera. 5-inch tilt touchscreen. Well, it's already 2 inches larger than the average touchscreen on the back of our cameras. So 5 inches, that's pretty big. 4K 30, headphone jack, microphone jack, dual USB-C port. Okay. Bluetooth, GPS, equipped with LED light. Um, 670 grams on this thing. Oh, oh, fast charging compatible, removable. Okay, so has a fast charging option. And the price, 3,888 yen, or 66,000 yen. Yen and yen. I'm not sure what that is in American dollars, but let me see if it it doesn't say. Does not say in dollars. Let's just say 3,800 yen. Okay, let's do a calculator. 388 yen. Oh hell no. That can't be right. That can't be. It says supposedly that $537 for that. Okay. Okay. $537. That's the translation. I wonder what the autofocus is. Oh, look at that touchscreen though. Look at that touchscreen. Come on. That's kind of cool. The back of the camera. I hope they do more of this. Bring it to like higher end cameras, right? Yeah, and she'll wave at you too. She'll wave at you too when you buy this. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, that's just fascinating to me. I think it's really dope. Well, but what can I say? I think that I can see other camera systems implementing this. Why not? Why not? Let's take our cameras to the next level. Megapixels can't be the only thing we strive for when we're looking at cameras. You know what I mean? Uh Sony technically should have the best back screens by far since they make phones. They should they should make it like their phones. They should make it that intuitive. I don't see why not. They like these bins you have, it should be like one bin for your photo quality, one bin for video, one bit like they could totally do it. I don't know why. I mean, clearly Young Yo is trying it with Samsung. So if a smaller company like Young Yo could do it, I'm sure Nikon, Canon, Sony could do it. That'd be dope though, right? But their back screens have always been bad. Exactly. Yes. That's what's so shocking. Sony though, right? I only shoot raw 8K. Woo wee. Yeah, that's you don't play. Not at all. 8K raw. Let me see this. 8K raw. Pause. King Kruk says, Rob, did you check out Red phone app for their I think you did tell me about that. Could have sworn you told me about that. Let me download it right now. Red DSMC. Oh. Is it Red Ray? No, that's Red Trigger, wireless start stop. What is it? You said it's DC. Let me see what it does. Oh damn, it's not that one. Can't be that one. That was like $100. Who is no King Kruk. Yeah, DSMC3, huh? What is the app? Is this it? Is this the one? Is that the one, King Kruk? Let me know. This thing pales in comparison to Red app. Absolutely. 4G connectivity, Wi-Fi on an Android-powered camera of good quality could be a game changer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, this is why I wanted to talk about it, is just because imagine this can easily be implemented into our higher grade cameras, the Z9, Z8, and etc. I think that's like a real game changer and also a fantastic selling point. And it could be done. Just work together, just like Sony does with Zeiss and Panasonic does with Leica. Like just work, have a partnership and implement that back screen. I think that they can totally make it happen. 500 sold. I want one. Yeah, I mean, if that's the right translation or excuse me, exchange, that's pretty impressive. For a walk around camera. It's better than an iPhone, It's micro four thirds, larger sensor. Cring Crut, I can control all functions of the camera, including where to focus from my iPhone and getting the Pro app. I monitor with my 12-inch iPad Pro or iMac 27. Now, that, my friend, is amazing. Now, I got to find the right app. Lens interchangeable. Yeah, it's interchangeable. Check it out. Right. Oh, duh. Check it out. It's interchangeable. Uh, Look, it's a micro four thirds mount. It's interchangeable. Android based camera. Has internal storage, I think. 64 gigs. That's crazy. I'm telling you, that's pretty. And look, a big old monitor, 5-inch monitor. Not shabby. Only camera I know that has a big monitor like that is the Black Magics. So it's pretty cool. Greg says on the Android powered camera. I know. This is so fascinating. Oh no, that isn't. Okay. Is made by Red. All right, let me type in just Red then. There's Reddit. Oh, it's fascinating. I don't see it anywhere. I type in Red. Let me see Red camera. Red control. Red tools. Is this it? King Kruk, is this it? Red tools. Let me know if this is it. Damn, it only has a 3.4 rating. Huh? Yowks. It says crop. Oh, yeah, you could set the crop. Look a free video. Depth of field. No, that's. Or this one. Or is it this one? Oh, it's this one right here. Hold on, let me get my face out of it. King Kruk, is this the one? Let me know. This might be the one, I think, because I see you said red control. Okay. Security. Security problems from the stolen gear could be greatly diminished. Yeah, now, I mean, just like our phone, find our phones, and they implement the app on the phone, they could totally do it since it's an Android-based product. You just make an app that can't be removed off that phone. I think that could be fantastic. And if you have multiple Reds, you can control all of them, including the VND in the Raptor 8. Yo, that is crazy. That's nuts. All right, Red control. Cool. All right, I'll download it right now. There we go. Done. I'm downloading it right now. Downloading it right now. Hey, everybody. I actually, for the first time, created a video using um Blackmagic's DaVinci Resolve. Wow, that video, that editing system or software is pretty intuitive. It's not a very large learning curve. The biggest curve is the color grading. That's probably the biggest curve. But otherwise, I made a whole YouTube video using it, and I actually really liked it over Adobe Premiere. Uh, excuse me. This is the future. I think bigger than as the move from DSLR to mirrorless. I think so too, because now we're really changing not only the interface or the user experience is what we're changing. Like, even when we went from DSLR to mirrorless, the user experience was still somewhat the same, except for like the viewfinder was the biggest thing, and of course, vibration reduction. But ultimately, the experience was still the same. Hell, the color of the bodies were the same, a little bit smaller form factor, but it was generally the same. But this can really change it up, really change it up. Okay, downloading apps to your phone straight from Wi-Fi, that'd be crazy. Um, you could download LUT straight from your um the internet right to your phone. I mean, right to your camera. That'd be so dope. That's the one. Okay, Krug, I got it. I started downloading it. I was gonna ask what you use. Oh, well, there you go. No, I do like my Premiere. I've been using it for a very long time. It's cool, but they keep increasing the prices. And so I started looking for alternatives. And DaVinci, you could just buy it outright for 297 and you own it. Period. No more monthly payment. And I realized at the $60 full package for the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite, that's about a year and a half worth of payments, and then you could own it. Actually, hold on. I think the whole thing is $60. Let's do the math. So 297 divided by 6. So literally in 5 months, 5 months of Adobe Creative Cloud Suite payments, you could own the DaVinci Resolve software. Okay. That's why it just made more sense. Plus, I know a lot of editors that love what they can do inside of DaVinci Resolve, and the software tends to be more reliable, and it's very intuitive. It's way more intuitive than Adobe Premiere. It's kind of like Final Cut Pro. Like, you can just it's telling you what it does. It's pretty user friendly. The color grading takes time though. I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna take some time to get used to. But I'm way more confident to do that. And everything is all in one software. It's not like you have to download Adobe, in Adobe, you have to download After Effects, Photoshop, Light, all this different things, Premiere and everything else. DaVinci, everything is all in its program. You get the studio version, it's all there. And no, they did not tell me to talk about this damn software. So I'm just saying, from my personal experience, I'm going to be using that software a lot more for sure. What NLE do you use? Hold on, NLE. Help me understand, brother. Uh, no, 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 no. I don't know what you mean by NLE. I can't even see it. Boy, it's bringing up some stupid rapper. I tried looking it up online. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I don't. And it's bringing up stupid rappers. So anyway, Krug, let me know what you're talking about. Let me know. Uh, Okay, this is a great question. I prefer both. Lightroom, it's way more user friendly. You could manage all your digital assets, your files much easier. I just think it's easy, especially if you're a beginner. Now, Capture One is far superior for tethering, and if you're doing like if I was doing more commercial work, stuff like that, I would definitely lean toward um Capture One because I just think they handle raw files way better. They could pull more. It seems like they utilize more information out of the files. I don't know what it is, but it's really, really great. And again, it works perfectly for tethering. Okay, so if you plan to shoot in the studio a lot, I'll use Capture One. Basically, is what I'm saying. If you're doing a lot of studio portrait work, um, graduation photos. You know, you got to do all these kids. I'd probably do that as well. If you're doing anything that requires tethered work, um, product photography, then I for sure would pick up Capture One. If you're just doing kind of a little this, a little that, little this, little that, guess what? I'll just do Lightroom. It's cheaper and it does great with editing. Its AI is really good. Lightroom's AI is really, really good. The editing post production process in the develop module, it's gotten really good. So that's my opinion. I hope that helps. DaVinci is way too good editing, compositing audio, and quick renders. 100%. It is really, really good. Now, here's the only thing I found out was you have to pay for the studio to be able to um, export anything larger than 1080p. Okay. I learned that the hard way because I was trying to download 4K, and sure enough, it's like, up, brother, get your broke ass on up and pay for this software. Okay, so that's what happened. I did not do it. Oh well. Okay. Not yet, at least. I just got Final Cut to try and edit video. Final Cut's cool. Final Cut's cool. You know, you could do a lot of damage with Final Cut. Don't get it twisted. Um, that was the first one I learned in school at Academy of Art was Final Cut Pro. Gotta mess with that. Shout out to Academy of Art. I still need Illustrator, Photoshop, and After Effects. Yeah, see, that's my problem, King Kruk. I do like After Effects. I still need Premiere because a lot of projects I have on there, and I have a whole template for my YouTube videos. So I'm like, dang, I'd have to redo a whole that. And I have so many third-party templates and design templates and graphics and stuff that Adobe's kept me in there. So I'm gonna have it for a little while longer, but trust me, trust and believe it, I'm gonna eventually go straight to DaVinci because I'm realizing there's a lot more third-party graphics and everything being released all the time, specifically for DaVinci Resolve. Story Blocks now has tons of graphic content for DaVinci Resolve, so it's watch out. I might be switching full time on over to DaVinci soon enough. And $299 is really cheap if you think about it. It really is. 5 months of payments and boom, you owned it anyway. Non-linear editor. Yeah. Yep. That I took the class at least. Um that's what you meant. Well, you know what? That was totally my freaking bad. Okay. Well, I learned something new today. Thank you guys. Yeah. So those are the two. Premiere, I'm very comfortable in Premiere just due to the fact I've been using it. Not an expert, but I'm very comfortable with it. And I'll jump into After Effects for some of that good old graphic situation. All my short films, all my YouTube videos have been done with Premiere, except which one did I do? I did when I did that the the light review. That light I just the X60 um light review I just did. That was edited on DaVinci Resolve. Uh Nikon is leveraging the increasing computer power of their new cameras to keep transforming their feature set. Bringing Android to a camera will increase this by an order of magnitude. I'm telling you. And then soon as Android starts doing one or two or three camera companies, you already know Apple's going to jump in the game like, yo, we want that piece of the pie too. And guess what? We all will benefit from it. We all benefit from it. That's why I want to bring up this topic because it wasn't like, oh wow, look at this camera, it's doing something, great. I was looking at the technology being put into it and how that could be spread or at least implemented into our cameras. I could totally see this on a Z8 Mark III or something. It would be dope. I would have to I'm not gonna get a Z8 II, okay? The Z8 one is just fine, but the 3, it might be pretty dope. Um, Thanks for the breakdown. Sounds like Lightroom is better for me. Yeah, you know what? I like Capture One a whole lot. If I do more, um, here's the thing. If I did more in studio shoots regularly that required me to do it, then I would just fork up the extra $15 a month to have Capture One. But since my Creative Cloud suite covers Lightroom, covers Photoshop, covers Premiere, covers After Effects, Audition, and everything, I'm like, eh, damn it, you got me. That's what I think. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. Morning from Indonesia. As much as I'm afraid of rejection, I know what I'm worth now. And so far, I always deliver. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's all right. Yeah, goodness. We haven't got to our main topic. Ball out and get a DaVinci Studio. Yes. I'm going to. I for sure will. My Z7 files always seem a bit noisy on Lightroom. Is Capture One better? The images always look best to me in NX Studio. Well, NX Studio obviously is optimized to bring the best out of it. So if it works for you, it works. But I think it's a 30-day trial for Capture One. Download it, Greg, and give it a shot. And I don't know, I just noticed a difference. It seems like it handles raw files like incredibly well. Give it a shot. But again, if NX Studio allows you to tether without an issue and handle your raw files the way you like it, well then, mazel tov. That is what it is. You know what I mean? It's a win. So I don't know what to say. King Kruk, who out here does IR photography? Someone tried to get me into that. And but someone suggested that I convert my Nikon ZF to do IR. And I was like, how do I switch it back? Oh, it costs you another $300, $400. I was like, yeah, I'm keeping it exactly the way it is. You know what I mean? Screw that. There's no way I'm paying for it to be completely ZF unless someone gave me an extra ZF. But the photos I've seen, the ZF shooting IR have been pretty dope if we're talking about infrared. We have Greg. Lightroom is absolutely amazing, but yes, Adobe needs to do better handling raw files. 100%. 100%. Specifically Nikon's. Changing global import preset to camera settings is a big help. Oh, well, there you go. A little knowledge for y'all. Okay, shout out to you for letting us know about that, okay? Appreciate it. Okay. Thank you, Greg. Greg, you coming in with the technical tips today. I really appreciate it. I do want to go over the main event. Okay. Let me get you guys ready here. Oh, nope, don't want that. Let's go on over to today's topic. Okay. Believe it or not, we actually have a topic today. We just got sidetracked talking about technology. All right. I was thinking IRZ8, but ZF is a good choice. Yeah, I saw photos taken with the ZF IR. It was pretty dope. But again, then my camera's always IR. It wasn't like a switch or some app or something. It was like forever and ever. And I was like, no, hell no. But it did look pretty cool. Somebody was like in a safari in Africa somewhere. It looked really clean. It looked really nice. There you go. Look at that. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Okay. I like that. All right. Let's get to it. Okay. All right. There we go. My effects probably messed up my audio yet again. Okay. All right. How to handle rejection and discouragement as a photographer. Come on, we need to talk about this. I know you agree with me. I know you agree. All right, let's get to it. So, we're going to go over right to the bullet points. We're not going to read all this because I already read through it. So let's talk about dealing with rejection first. Okay. First, you got to realize you cannot please everyone. Okay. This is from an article. Let me show you. Improve Photography, improvephotography.com. All right. I thought this was a great way to cover everything because that's exactly what they talked about and really emphasizes the topic of today. So this again, we're going over dealing with rejection. First off, you can't please everybody. As many of you know, earlier this week I dealt with a situation with a customer where in which they were absolutely probably so shocked at the lowest price I offered. Right after I said it, they hung up. Okay, so yeah. And when they hung up on me, I literally started laughing. I wasn't angry. I wasn't mad. Go check out my short. I talk about it on my short. Go to YouTube Shorts, and you can't please everybody because I know my worth, and it is what it is. This is the price. You either take it or you leave it. I didn't expect them to hang up right on me after I said the price, and then they never called back. So it wasn't a disconnection. Okay. I'll tell you that. But it was hilarious to me. So that's why I was like, you know what? This is a great time to share my story, my experience that I still go through these things 12, 13 years in a game. Look, I get rejected. People are shocked, whatever. I still get it. I don't care. Okay. I got bills to pay and my expenses don't change. So therefore, I'm not going to change my rates. But I figured this is a great topic for us to talk about. All right. So you're not going to be able to please everybody. Don't adjust your prices. Don't set your rates to please someone. That's absolutely crazy. Hell to the no. Only thing you're trying to please is the expenses you have and the money you want to save. That's it. That's it. Okay. You provide a service. Okay. Client hires you for that service. You gotta, you gotta roll with the punches. So that's one thing with and then do the best you can do. Remember, art, thankfully, subjective. Some people may not be all the way pleased. You take the criticism and you roll with the punches. Have I been criticized negatively? Sure. Have I always hit a 5-star home run? No. You can't please everybody. Can't please them all. Do the best you can. And if you feel like they didn't get like what was it? A client I had recently, he's like, "Oh, I like these photos," but I could tell he wasn't like absolutely thrilled. So I threw in 2 extra photos. He didn't ask for them. I just threw in 2 extra ones on purpose, you know? And so at the end of the day, you can't say I didn't over deliver. I didn't over deliver. Oh, these were okay, but oh, they were okay, but he gave me 2 extra. See, put a little icing on it. So you can't please everyone. Hold on. Do we have any comments over here? Oh, Fajar said 13K. Just switched from D750 to Z6. I'm just a hobbyist and I'm on my way to my 2nd year. Yeah. Way to go. And it's still cool. But man, I love saving weight since I bring a lot of lights. Well, you know what? That Z6 is going to do it for you. That's a great camera. That was my first mirrorless camera and thus Nikon mirrorless camera. I love that camera. I sold it for the heck did I sell? You know what? I did regret selling that camera because it was a good all-around walking camera, and I missed it until I got the Nikon ZF. But that's a great camera. So great choice. The drunken wedding photographer. I just got rejected flat out. Most of the time, I just get ghosted. There you go. Hey, it is what it is. What can I say? Okay. And it happens to the best of us. That's what I'm trying to say. It happens to all of us. Which is why now the first thing you see on my website is I'm not for everyone. Okay, let's all say that together. I'm not for everyone. And that is just the way it is. That's why I said what? Know your worth. Let's say it again. Know your worth. All right. Mark. Oh, I said the Z6 is it was a fun camera for me. You know what? People could at the time, everybody complained about the AF. I never had an issue with the ZF. I wasn't shooting video with it, but for photos, it did great for my portraits. I never had an issue. 24 megapixel did great. I had it as my second camera to the D850, right? When you have one mirrorless and one DSLR, that gets a little annoying, right? Because you're used to I like the electronic viewfinder, and not to have that on the other one, that was a little annoying. The lenses and stuff like that. But that Z6 was a beast. So, if you're just getting into Nikon camera and photography, etc., Z6, I mean, if you're doing portraits, it's fine. Okay. I got the Z6 for like $700. Wow, that's great. $700 with lowest 300 shutter count, and it has gone down miles. I got the Lexar's Type B for free. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's crazy. That is crazy. First experience. It is a low light monster compared to my previous one. Hey, that's what I'm saying. The Z6, baby. You can't go wrong with it. I really enjoyed it. I was actually upset that I sold it, but what did I do? Oh, hold on. I actually sold it to put that money toward my Z9. So actually, I won. Okay. That's what happened. That's what happened. I got the Z9. But shout out to the Z6. I loved it. Let's see here. Let's get back to our topic, okay? Boy, we're getting sidetracked today on tonight's stream, but that's all right. We're having fun. All right. Next thing. Rejection isn't the end of a client's relationship. Okay? Giving up is the end. All right? So sometimes you're negotiating, they don't like your, here we go. One thing was difficult for me was to understand about rejection is that rejection doesn't mean I'll never work for a particular client again. Rejection doesn't mean the relationship is over. But if I let the rejection defeat me, embarrass me too much, it will, right? Case in point, ironically enough, real estate agents. Okay, so they're talking about this. Okay, my images are often the first thing a person sees when they're looking at their listing. If I do poorly at my job, they don't even get to do theirs. So I've had to learn to adapt to the taste and preferences of my clients. See, that's the thing. You can't take it personal. I know people take criticism and critiques personal. And just because they don't like your idea and your direction, they're like, actually, we want it done this way, doesn't mean they don't want to work with you. Rather, I think a lot of times they want to see how you'll respond and adapt to them, because ultimately they're the one paying you. They're the client. They're the boss, right? You can't go in there like, oh, this is just how I do it. Ho, ho, ho. No, that's not going to work. And but just because you can't do it your way 100% doesn't mean you're going to lose the client. And certainly that's not one way to that's not a reason to treat that client bad. Okay. Rejection comes with the territory. Yes. Yes. As soon as we decide to be a entrepreneur, whether it be part-time, side hustle, full-time, whatever, that we all know as artists, this comes with the territory. You got to have a thick skin, right? My degree says entertainment. It says music business. It doesn't say music. It says music business. Got to take the feelings out. Leave that at home. Keep your feelings for your family. It's a business. Rejection comes with the territory. You only get better by being rejected anyway, to be quite honest. Hold on, let me see if I have any. Most of my clients are coming from the previous clients I had. The sweet words I got is, I'm fun with to work with. So be fun. Yeah, there you go. Be fun, everyone. I like that. Yeah. That's a good one. Yes, be fun. People like hanging out with people who are fun. They like hanging out with people they know and that they get along with. Yeah. All right, let's get back to it. So there we go. As we said, rejection comes with the territory. That's a fact of life. No matter what it is, sports, sales room, etc. Focus on your why, right? Focus on your why. I also find it helpful to remember why I picked up my camera in the first place. I didn't want to pay ridiculous prices for my family photography. That was his why. Then I wanted to be able to photograph who didn't. Then I wanted to be the photographer who didn't cost very much. After some time, I realized that I had to cost at least something if I wanted to be able to feed the hobby. So I found a more reasonable rate and found other ways to price myself competitively without contributing to the race to the bottom. Yes. What is your why? Why did you start this? What's your why? My why, let me go back to this to here. I actually started photography because I went to school for filmmaking. Photography was actually a little bit of an accident. I learned it in school. And then by the time I graduated, I was already getting paid projects. And I was like, well, I might as well go make this a full time thing. So when I got my degree, I was already a photographer. And then I didn't get into music business. So that was that. But it was because my passion for filmmaking is what got me into photography. And I'm not sure why my internet is like really tripping. So let me know if my video is there goes that Apple pinwheel. Uh-oh. Jesus, I swear to God. You know what? It might be the let me see. I'm afraid to switch my network and mess this thing up. Okay, we're gonna have to wait this thing out, I guess. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Okay. Uh the AF the AF on the Z6. Oh, here we go. Let's check this out. The AF on the Z6 was always good, though the X-Speed 6 was underpowered. The Z6 firmware updates have made its AF an order of magnitude better than when it came out. Oh, okay. Well, that's very good news. That's very good news. So shout out. Thank you very much. Mark says I got a MacBook I can sell you. Hey man, I'm about to pick up two of them. I'm about to take a sledgehammer to this. It's not my computer, it's the connection. I don't have it. I'm streaming right now through Wi-Fi and not through the Ethernet. So that could be it. But last week I did the Ethernet and I had all sorts of issues. So I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? It's a bad state of affairs. Yeah, on my end, I'm sure. Um, so again, focus on your why. What is everybody's why? Why did you even start this thing? Because sometimes we could lose track. We hit a few snares, get a few rejections, and we start losing focus. So that helped me to refocus, was rediscovering my why. That was back in 2019. And then when I do go back to photography, I realize how much I do enjoy it, but it's really because I'm trying to utilize my skills and my experience to help me to become a better cinematographer. That's me though. Okay. Here's one way. Avoid rejection. Plan a personal project and publish it. Do you guys do personal projects? Do you guys do personal projects? Let me know. Okay. I do. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yes, I noticed that it's dropping frames. I'm not sure. It says, look, it says my internet is excellent connection on YouTube. This is the irony. Excellent connection on YouTube. So or it could be lying to me. So it's not the first time something lied to me. So what can I say? But it's saying excellent connection. Let me see. Edit title. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it says excellent connection. What can I say? Can I switch my let's see if I can do it says and I even put it on low latency. Stream is healthy, stream health is excellent. And that's as of 6:40. So, there you go. There you go. I don't know what to say, guys. I apologize. Um, I really think it's because my internet connection. Okay. All right. So plan a personal project. Recently, I just collabed with a model and two stylists, and we collaborated, did a fashion editorial, submitted it, and got published within 2 hours of no, excuse me. This one I got published 20 minutes after I submitted them. Like they accepted it so fast. I never had a set of images accepted to be published so quickly. But I still do my own personal project, like fun projects, because I gotta remember why I enjoy this. And I actually really enjoy fashion photography, quite honestly. Like if I could do fashion photography like forever and ever, I'd really be a happy camper. Really would. I do all this other stuff because I have bills to pay clearly. But if I could just do fashion and fashion editorial, fashion commercial work, like that, I'd be the happiest camper alive. That'd be my thing. So that's why I still create images, create bodies of work in these projects, and then get them published in magazines. Still helps me to fuel that creative side that doesn't involve work, right? It's more fun, artistically fun. Awesome. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. I think you're right. Like as I add in other windows and whatever, that might be what's slowing it down, which kind of sucks. So we're gonna rock and roll and deal with it. All right. Let's get to preventing rejection. Let's talk about preventing rejection. Okay. Before we talked about avoiding it, now let's talk about preventing. Was it avoiding it? Either way. Yeah, dealing. Oh, excuse me. Dealing with rejection. Now we're gonna talk about preventing it. Okay. Make sure expectations are clear before the photo shoot. Make sure the expectations are clear before the photo shoot. Okay. Now, easiest way to do that, easiest way to do that is by having PDFs ready, or at least in like your Google Notes, a template. I have a template for every genre. So family portraits, I have a template. Um, I have one for my portrait photography, models, etc. One for wedding photography, one for commercial photography. Now, I have templates for each one that states out the basic terms and conditions. Deposit, when I expect to be paid for the balance, late fee, if you show up late fee, um, what else is there? When the remaining balance needs to be paid. If you pay using certain types, then I got to charge you a transaction fee. Like I have it all spelled out in the initial email so that there is no confusion. Like this is what it is. I have it spelled out like, look, my rates do not include X and this, that, and a third. So then when I given the price, there's no sticker shock. It's like, oh, okay, there's an extra percentage because we're processing using it square or something like that. Have everything spelled out from the front, how many outfits, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't put my rates on my website, but um, in my PDF, I have it all spelled out. Make it very clear, very eligible. And I love doing it through email. Why? Because then you have a paper trail. You have a paper trail. Oh, no, no, no. I told you on January such and such. So I sent that to you. See, that's when I told you there's an extra fee. Oh, I told you the extra images cost that much. Because trust me, they'll try to run game every time. Well, not every single customer, but enough of them will. Oh, I don't remember you telling me. Oh, no, I sent you the email. Says it right there. It's stamped. And now I have a thing on there where it tells me when you opened it. So I know you looked at it. So that's why I say be clear upfront, especially for trade shoots. If you're doing a trade shoot, how many photos are they getting? If they want more, how much is it for each photo? What's the expectations? That's that sort of thing. Your turnaround. Oh, and by the way, as soon as you choose the photos, you have a 7-day turnaround. I'll get the photos back to you. Like, have everything spelled out, because that's one way to create unnecessary drama in your life. Have everything spelled out clearly up front, and then there'll be less chance of rejection because they see exactly what the terms and conditions are. They see what your prices are, very spelled that, very well spelled out, and then also the prices of them. Okay. I do cosplay photography mainly. Besides the obvious, what you get, I always conceptualize and tell how I would approach their character, tones, angles, storytelling. It is challengingly creative here. Well, shout out to you. But your approach, we all can learn from. Like, you got to have these, like I call them, a creative, what I call, not creative session. It's a creative Zoom call. So we have a creative meeting. I'm like, okay, let's talk about your shoot. And then in my case, dealing with fashion and or just portraits, I would say, okay, what do you plan to wear? Okay, this is what I recommend you don't do, yada, yada, yada. And you walk them through the process. But make sure you have a paper trail, send that email, have a PDF ready, have everything in PDF ready, and then you just got to send them those rate sheets. Because if they're willing to book you, they already know everything. They already got everything and they're okay with it. And then they can't change up on you. So there you go. Next, make sure, here we go. Make sure potential clients have seen your work and style. I always ask, oh, by the way, have you been to my website? Now, not all of them go to the website. Some of them just go straight from Instagram or something like that, and they love the work. That could work too, but most importantly is making sure that they like your aesthetic and your approach, right? I think that's to what Greg said earlier. It's like the human experience, right? They're hiring you for that experience. In this case, it's your eye, it's your approach, your creative approach to lighting, framing, and just photography overall. So I always try to make sure, hey, check out my website, because also my website is optimized to showcase my photos in the best way, not like it's the compressed versions of Instagram and Facebook. So I always try to say, hey, take a look at my website. And then also, it helps to justify my rates, because my website, my photos are going to look its best. And that plus on my website, it's about the best of the best. While social media is about posting your most recent work, right? So they go to the website, they fall in love. Oh my God, these are great. These blah, blah, blah. And then now we're just talking about rates or packages rather. And then that's that for the most part, or they just can't afford it. And that's okay. Got to deal with rejection. It comes with the territory. All right. So that's one way to overcome rejection. They see your work, they're going to fall in love with it, emotionally become attached. Then now all you're talking about is, can they afford you? Next thing, do not ask your clients to make your a Pinterest board of other photographers' work. Okay? I don't do that. I'm not gonna outline act. Oh, this is a great question. This is a great question. Why no rates on website, Craig? Because I want to be able to adjust depending on the circumstance on the fly. When I first started out, I used to have like 3 packages all on the website and everything else. But what happens if you get a client that's commercial? You charge 250 for the hour, but a commercial client, you might have gotten 1,500, but they're like, it would be hard for you to go from 250 to 1,500 in an instant when they're like, why would I pay you 1,500 for this commercial work? I need a book cover portrait, and I see 250 on your website for the same kind of package I want. Can't quite do that if you're sitting there advertising and giving away the kitchen sink there. I listen to the customer. You have that creative consultation, 30-minute creative consultation. Oh, what do you want to do? Oh, I need images. Oh, what is it for? Oh, I need it for LinkedIn and my little profile. Oh, okay. Well, there's my 250 package. That'll take care of you. But if it's like, oh, I need this because I'm going to be printing books or publishing something or other, I'm like, oh, okay. This is a publishing situation. This is a commercial situation. So you're making money off the okay. I don't say that specifically, but that's what I'm thinking. And then I walk them toward the process. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, in that case, here's my sitting fee. Here is my commercial usage license fee. And then here are the fee for your photos. So what would you like to do? And then that's how that goes. Now it might be the same hour as my regular headshot or whatnot, but the usage of those photos determines the kind of package I would have to charge them for. So that's why I don't want to advertise that. You can't really walk up from where your rates are already set in stone. They can't conceptualize why one is different. They just see the amount of time, the package, and the price. Now on my website, I might just say, "Hey, starting at 250 and up." That's cool. There's no problem with that. You could name your like I have on my wedding page. Hold on. Let's see if let's all take a trip to my wedding page, shall we? Um, give me a second. Goodness gracious, I tell you, this in it. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to my wedding page right here. So here's my wedding page, Craig. Okay. But you can see starting at 16.99. Starting at. They don't know what that package is though. Trust me, you don't either. I just put the lowest of the low, right? Get them in. Get them in to ask for the other packages. They don't know. I put the lowest of the low right there. Starting at. I didn't say that's what it is. It's starting at. That I think is fine because you got to get them in. You got to get them through the door. Got to get them through the door. Does that make sense? Okay. But don't give away the kitchen sink. Are you kidding me? And then God forbid you actually want to give yourself a raise. You want to charge $50 more. Just go ahead and charge $50 more. No one's none the wiser. Update your PDF and there you go. You know? And that's what I did at this turn of the year. I had to increase my rates. My cost of living in the Bay Area has gone up. So I had to increase the rates. I've lost some clients because of it. It is what it is, or at least potential clients. But I've also had other people who paid it gladly. It is what it is. But you have to, at least at your heart of hearts as a business, be comfortable with charging a rate that at least you could take care of your business, meaning your bills. And also yourself. You can look in the mirror and be like, whoo, I didn't run myself ragged. I got compensated for a fair day's work. All right. I hope that all helped, man. I said a lot there. I went all over the place. So much valuable info. Hey, man, I just want to help you out. Think you can crook. I'm glad you appreciate it. Greg says makes sense, certainly for covering multiple genres. Exactly. Get multiple PDFs, multiple different terms and conditions. Just pop open a documentary, get your laptop open, and then handle that business. And guess what I do? Now I have these templates. I literally copy and paste it. Oh, you want family portrait? I have a whole introductory thank you for reaching out to me template, a welcome template for family portraits. And then I attach the PDF for the prices, and that's it. That's it. And I adjust a little bit depending on the type of what they mentioned in an email. Like, oh, hi, Ronald. I know you want to do a wedding family portrait within a week. I have some availability. Then I copy and paste the template. I do it all the time. Make sure you have your terms and conditions on the initial email. On your initial welcome email, have the terms on there, right? I need a deposit. I need 50% minimum. Oh, by the way, it's non-refundable. That 50% is non-refundable. Do that. Put your foot down. I don't care. I really don't care. I have 50%. Otherwise, we don't work together. Now, if they can't make it, something happens, I have no problem giving them that credit, but you will not get that money back. We're all big boys and gals. Put your foot down. Okay? Because think about it, all the emailing back and forth, the consultation, the talking, the convincing and answering and texting or whatever. I got to get paid for all that time. You do too. Screw that. Non-refundable. And it makes them act right. They put 250 down, 100 down, whatever it is that your 50% is. They act right. They act right because they already have skin in the game. Don't, oh, you can pay it all. Pay for it all when I see you. No, unless it's a client that you work with a couple of times, you already know they're good for the money, yada yada. I have those kind of clients, no problem. But if it's just somebody you just met, 50% up front, and then I lock you into this calendar. Okay. Okay. Starting at super smart. Exactly. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Got to be very explicit with the language. I learned that in business law. I took a class of business law and entertainment law, and I'm telling you, it's all in the language, baby. It's all in the language. Um, I got like a business management certificate, and I took a business law. I still have the book. It's a big old book, and I did good in that class because I was like, "Ooh, this is where the money is. It's all in the law." And entertainment, whoever owns the publishing, the intellectual property is the richest man in the room. That's why learning that language and utilizing it helps you out. It's like, oh, it's starting at. No, it doesn't say wedding photography at 1400 because then they think an 8-hour package is $1,400. You be like, oh, hell no. Okay. That won't be going down. Nope. Exactly. Whoops. Whoop. Whoa. I pressed the wrong button, got myself in trouble. Anyway, all right. Um, boy, we went somewhere today, didn't we? We went somewhere today. All right. So, moral story is don't ask your clients to make you oh, I didn't even talk about this. I don't ask for Pinterest boards. What I do in this case is I ask clients to go to my website. Okay, check this out. This is a good tip right here. I don't ask them to do Pinterest. I tell the client, um, go to my website, look at the photos I've shot, and then let me know which one inspires you or is in the direction that you would like yours to be. Reason why I say that is because first of all, I lit all my own photos. I shot them all. I edited them all. I framed them all. You know what I mean? Like I did everything. So I already know, oh, they like that one. Okay, I shot that with the 850. Oh, I used the 85 mil on that lens. Oh, I used the 2-point lighting. Okay, I got that. Okay. You could reverse engineer it because you shot it. Okay. I've had the hardest times were when clients showed me somebody else's photo, and I'm like, I'm not that person. I'm not Joe Blow photography. What the heck are you doing? You know? And they're like, yeah, we know, but we would like it like this. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell this dude was doing or gal was doing. I don't know what y'all were doing. So I always now point into my website. Say, oh, go to my website. Let me know which one is kind of like that, and it helps me save so much in setup time. Okay, so if you're gonna make a Pinterest board per se, I'll just send them to my website and send them to your website and then say which ones inspire you, which one is closely related to the kind of lighting that you enjoy. Okay. So that's one way to get around that. Let's go to the next thing. Portrait photographers expose for the skin tones and get your colors right. Okay, that is very important. That's very important. Um, First of all, I use a color checker. You guys should all have a color checker in your bag. Matter of fact, tomorrow I have a big video shoot, so I have my color checker already packed. And I always have my meter, gotta have that. And then I have a monitor if you're shooting video that has false colors. Okay, so shout out to false colors. All right, hold on. Yeah, false colors. Um, so aside from all that, um, you definitely want to be able to. Reason is more and more people expect you to be able to shoot a diverse array of human beings, meaning complexions and sizes too.
So I literally had someone reach out to me. He's like, "Oh my God, I love your work, but I don't see plus size um, people on your website." Granted, a lot of models I have are not plus size, but I have worked and shot plus size. So I heard that. I didn't argue and say, "Oh, I could do it." No, no, no. What I did is I went back to my website and said, "Ooh, that was a fair critique. That was a fair critique. You honestly don't see a lot of plus size on my website." So I purposely added a few photos in my portrait section to show that yes, I can light, work with, and pose people who are plus size as well as those who are on the thinner side. So with all that said, in this case, it's saying exposed for the skin tones. You want to be able to make sure that you understand lighting, no, regardless of this complexion of the skin of the person in front of you. It'll get you work, man. I'm telling you, my work. I've gotten so much diverse work because I've been able to light properly folks of all sorts of skin complexions. It should be a great challenge and a reward for you as a creative and as a photographer, videographer to light people of different hues with no problem. That's your job. Let's be honest. So, um, but I made that a point from when I first started. I wanted to be able to shoot everybody. I saw too many portfolios where everybody, hold on, let me get onto this one. I saw too many portfolios when I first started that had the same models, same old white girls or same old black girls or same old the Indian girls, whatever it is. It was like everybody just had their thing and they just stuck in that lane, which alienates a whole population of people with money, which is not good. Okay. I want all the money. So I understood if I could shoot folks comfortably and provide a welcoming atmosphere on set, I could shoot with everybody, and I have in terms of like same sex portraits or well, not same sex portraits, weddings to plus sizes we mentioned, black folks, straight from Africa, black folks here, some white folks. Like I'm shooting everybody up in here. Like I don't care. Okay, I like the challenge, and it'll add money in your pocket at the end of the day. All right, but you do you. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, that's the end of that. Okay, that is the end of that article. Let me get back to me. Cool. So, if you haven't already, come on, people, what are we doing here? All right, go ahead and smash that like, that share, subscribe. And if you haven't already, maybe you should be asking yourself why you haven't. I'll give you a minute to wonder to ask yourself, why does it do that? I gotta fix that. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's good. All right, ask yourself, folks, why haven't you smashed that like, that share, and subscribe? And why haven't you hit, smashed, kicked, and drop kicked that bell icon? Because I know you want notifications of my upcoming content. So again, why haven't you hit that bell? Why haven't you smashed that like button? Because it's free 99 just for today. All right, so there we go. All right. And of course, remember, I got my newsletter, everybody. Come on now. I got my newsletter, and I know you want to hear about it. So go ahead and sign up to that. The link is right in the description section down below. All right. Let me see if we got any more comments and concerns. Nope, everybody's got it. Man, I really appreciate everybody being active on the live chat. It really, I'm not gonna lie, I like to see everybody engaged, talking their schmack and whatnot. Um, all right. So just the FYI. Oh, hey, that's what I'm talking. Well, come on now. See, this is what I'm talking about. Hold on, hold on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Man. Hey, thanks, Kevin. I really appreciate it. I put in work, man. I really don't think people understand how much I put in because I really enjoy connecting with all of you. I love seeing all the same names I keep seeing every week and the new ones. We got Angel Mahia.
Awesome. Thank you, Angel. Yes, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it too, man. Like I said, I finished my curriculum. What do you call it? My PowerPoint. Okay, check that out. Check that out. This you guys are all gonna see it all. I'm just gonna go through. This is what we're gonna cover. This is what we're gonna cover. We got your video basics, right? We got. We're gonna really dive deep into the Nikon video recording menu. We got lighting is everything. So we're going to talk about lighting, lighting patterns, single light, two light, 3-point lighting. We're going to talk about sound. Absolutely. You hear that, folks? We're going to talk about sound. And we're going to talk about power sources because there's different types, not just the ones that come with the camera. Get out of that mindset. Get out of it for video because it will drive you nuts, slow down your workflow, and you'll look absolutely unprofessional. Okay. I carry those ENEL15 batteries with me, but I don't rely on those at all. I rely on V mount batteries. Composition. We're going to talk about composition. It's if you're familiar with compositional rules in photography, guess what? Lucky you, it directly applies to video. So we're going to talk about that. This is why when I went to film school, the first thing they did was teach us composition using a still film camera. And then we're going to talk about camera movements. This is where you start to tell story through your composition with camera movement. This is where the real storytelling happens. Create that drama through camera movements. And of course, we're going to have an open Q&A to go over not only, and like I said, we're going to go over bit rates. We're going to go over all the codecs that's available. We're going to go over, RAW. We're going to go over H265, 264. What are the benefits, pros, cons, and ups and downs? MP4 versus MOV, all that stuff. We're going to go over all of it. And we're going to just talk about advice. Okay. So yeah. You can go check this out. The link is in the description section down below. Click on workshops at robertsilverphotography.com and sign up to that webinar. It is happening. It is going down. Hold on. Let me get to it now, folks. Okay. It's going down this Sunday. It's going down this Sunday. Okay. Here we are. Right here. It's going down Sunday. How to record video with Nikon mirrorless camera. So if you have a mirrorless camera from a Z6 all the way up to a Z9, this is going to help you. All right. I'm going to be showing my Z9, but all of it applies. All of it applies. Okay. All of it applies. All the rules apply. All are welcome. All are welcome. All right. I was about to jump into the Z glass, but man, the F I got is pushing its limits. The 20 mil f1.8 and 105. Oh, brother. Hey, man, that's hey, that 105.14 is phenomenal. If you like the 105.14, I'm not gonna lie. Check out that Plena. Check out the Plena. The 135.18. That lens is remarkable. Check out my review and the photos I took with it. Boy, that lens that's the next lens I'm getting. I'm gonna get that lens. Rain, hail, sleet, or snow, but I will get it. That lens is beautiful. So you might like that. Check that one out. Rent it out. Bet. Hey, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Angel, nice. Yes, absolutely. We're gonna go over a lot, man. Yeah, I may need to sign up to this. Hey, Mark, yeah. Sign up on my website. Okay. 10 a.m., 2 hours. We're gonna be nice 2 hours from 10 to 12 p.m. Go enjoy the rest of your day. But this class right here is really about helping you become more familiar with the other half of Nikon. Okay. As we all know, Nikon is heavily investing into video. So when you buy this camera and you're only using it for still photography, you're absolutely not utilizing the camera at its full potential. Half the specs they talk about is video. Half the firmware updates are always about video. So it's best to at least be familiar with it. This is not your hyper professional
webinar, this is really to help you get introduced, less intimidated with the video process using Nikon cameras, and also be able to pick my brain. Okay. Video is another beast. It's very intimidating to get into video because with video, now you're dealing with sound, you're dealing with movement, you're dealing with power because it consumes way more power. So you got to figure out how to do with that. And you're dealing with your asset management. Now you're like, wow, these files are way larger. What do I do? So it's a lot more to deal with. And then you have to edit it all. So it's extremely intimidating. That's why this webinar I put together helps you to be less intimidated and more excited about video when you're using your Nikon mirrorless camera. All right. If you have any questions about it, just hit me up. Uh, awesome. I hope you do. I think you'll enjoy it, especially since you have the Z8. I'm telling you, this is going to be clutch for you with your Z8. This will be clutch because I'm going to be using the same menu system of yours with my Z9. I have the 8512 and it's amazing. Yeah, the 8512 is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. But since I have an 8518, I'm gonna get that planner. I'm gonna get that planner. I'm sorry, Mark, man. I'm sorry. I apologize, but that planner is woo. I'm telling you. Hey, I've never got a lens that like you shoot it at 1A in the back. It's just the separation and the compression. And the autofocus is so fast. The autofocus is like using a 70 to 200, but it's a big old prime lens. I don't care. It's one of Nikon's best prime lenses, bar none, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Plena is definitely in my future. Not sure when, but it will be mine. Hey, man, it's hard to let. As soon as your eyes are on it, it's hard to let go of it. I'm not gonna lie. I hope we get some good time code options for on future Nikon. Yeah, I think we're, with Red, we're gonna start seeing more professional how can I cinematic feature based, features in the future cameras. I could totally see that. I would like to see shutter angle, right? Shutter angle, let's do it. That'd be nice. So I could totally see it. And a lot of these are just, firmware updates, etc. So with Red, the next couple years is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be phenomenal. I think so. Especially for Nikon shooters, I think with Red. The 10514 already changed how I shot. I can't tell if the planner would make me an enemy with the model for its shooting distance. Um, okay, I understand what you mean. It's definitely you need more distance. Just rent it, man. Just rent it. Just rent it. Give it a shot. Boy, oh boy, I'm telling you. Check out my video. Check out my video where I reviewed the planner and let that, hopefully that'll help you out a little bit. Let me see if I got it. Here we go. Can I share it? Okay. There we go. I'm gonna post it right here. Okay. Planner video review. All right. I think I just posted it. Let me know if you saw it. There you go. I just posted it in the chat, everybody. Planner video review. And you check it out yourself. You let me know what you think. But I think you're gonna be singing my song real quick. That's just my opinion. I'm just, and then no, they have not told me to talk about it. I just love that lens. I do. I borrowed it from a fellow subscriber like all of you. His name's Anthony Good. And he let me borrow it for a week. And I was like, yo, this thing is off the hook. So that's how I was able to do the review in the first place. So, anywho, all right, let's see. Looks like we're looking pretty good. Okay. Well, tell you the truth, everybody, I have a
video production situation, I have to be in San Francisco at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, which means I need to eat something right now and head to bed because I got to wake up about 4. I'm probably going to wake up at maybe 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. So that means I need to wrap this puppy up. Come on. All right. So, with all that said, you already know when I put on my jazz, it's time for me to get the heck out of here, or I'm about to get started. So, make sure you go ahead, smash that like, that share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notifications from our upcoming content. Next, I have 2 videos I'm working on right now, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Let's see, we got some. Oh, okay, I got you, Mark. Yeah, I got you. Hey, you're absolutely welcome, Kevin. I really appreciate your engagement, your feedback, and your support. Thank you very much. All right. Make sure you go ahead if you want. Go sign up to my free newsletter. I will be hosting free photo walks for those who have signed up to my newsletter. So you definitely want to do that. And discounts to my upcoming webinars and workshops, only to those signed up. The link is down below. So go ahead and sign up to my newsletter. With all that said, oh, thank you. Hey, thanks, man. Fun and informative. Appreciate you. No, thank you. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you tuning in. And the Planet images are stunning. A for sure. Gas. Yes, it is. Absolutely. I told you. I tried to warn you. And Ken Crook in here. Say, thanks, fam. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thank you all. I really appreciate it. And can't wait what Nikon and you will be cooking up for all this year. Hey, man, it's about to go down. Okay? Yes, it will. All right, everybody. As you know, every Thursday, I will be tuning in live for Let's Talk Photography. So, it's only 7 more days. Until next time, keep shooting and stay creative.